Welcome back to Tabula Rasa. This is our comic book review. Based off of these 5 categories, I'm going to give it either a star, or if I really like it, a star plus. A combination of 5 stars or pluses means I recommend it. More than 5 just simply tells you how much I like the book. Do the YouTube thing, feed the algorithm, and here we go. Ciao everybody, and welcome to today's comic review. Today we are looking at White Widow, written by Benny R Powell, art by Iwan Nazif and Jamie Tyndall, colored by Fahriza Kamaputra. I think that's how you pronounce it. A sci-fi superhero published by Absolute Comics Group. And so what is it? And is it garbage? Category 1. Black and white and color. This is an American comic book, so that means it is a colored comic book. And it is wonderfully colored at that. Thank you, Fahriza Kamaputra. Your work is to be admired. The style is a nice throwback to the 90s-ish style of coloring, so if you're a fan of that, you will enjoy this as well. The consistency is a plus, something that I find annoying when you find inconsistencies. I don't know about you, but since this doesn't have it, I was not annoyed. Star plus. Panels and expression. If you have been watching this channel, you know that I am a sucker for playful panels. Basically, the more variations you have, the more I like it. And the square panels are few. And even if they are, we still have a lot of play with it, and you can tell that a lot of work went into the composition of the panels on the page, and hopefully the artists had fun with it, so I am giving it a star plus. Character and dialogue. I love it when character dialogue isn't just an exposition dump, and I love it when there isn't just a bunch of exposition dumping text boxes either. Here we have a new character, we are learning with her. We do have some of those text boxes, but considering this is a staple of American comics and there's not too much of it, it does not detract from it at all. Gabrielle is a great character when we first meet her. Smart, athletic, and modest about it. We can see she has layers and not just a pretty face. Though I think we could have used more development with the plot she's in. I can't really say that it detracts from it because, this is issue number 1 after all. Though the character model can be inconsistent at times, but again, it's not so much out of the norm for Western comics, so it does not detract from it too much. I liked it. Can't say anything more than that, so this gets a star plus. Themes and execution. Issue 1s feel like they have a lot of work to do, especially when it comes to new IPs. I have mentioned that before in previous videos, probably my Sweet Paprika one, but this one has a nice balance of it. We don't get too much. We have a mystery setup, shady government setup, death of the parents, everything we usually see within the big 2. So that being said, we don't really have any real themes here per se. And for issue 1, we really don't need it because we have the main character set up for her arc, and we'll hopefully find out more as it goes on. So on a technical level, I can't really see any themes here. So for that, I can't really give this a star, so 0 stars. Plot and execution. Like the themes that we have set up, Gabrielle is thrust into a situation, and we're going to find out along with her where this path will lead her on. We know enough of her personality to get that she's smart, athletic, and has a unique family situation, and for issue number 1, that's all we need. Many comics try to do too much within the first issue, big 2 especially, and it is always great to see comics take their time with plot development. That being said, we really don't get much, seeing as that this is a first issue, and there's only so much you can do within 30-some pages. So for that, I'm just going to give this a star. Conclusion. 4 stars, 3 pluses. Interpret that as you will. but it's certainly enough for me to recommend White Widow to people. If you've ever wondered what a female-led Venom story would be like, this is your book. It certainly takes a lot of influences from the Marvel's Spider-Man, particularly the Venom symbiote. But that being said, this isn't a copy of it. And it isn't a parody of it either. In fact, this looks more to have in common with the Venom live action movie, aesthetically speaking, than with the comic books. And that's not a bad thing. You can like an idea or an image and just run with it. And that's what this does. It runs with it. I first was aware of White Widow through Jamie Tyndall's Instagram. There was a Kickstarter that got funded and quickly got many fans, and now we have 7 issues, part of Absolute Comic Group's universe, and whether or not it'll grow to be another Image Comics kind of success or more, we don't know, but that would be nice, wouldn't it? These comics do have a lot of throwback and allusions to their past, so let's see how well it does. In the meantime, I think I'm invested in it, so I do recommend it, and hopefully this great comic continues on with its success. Thank you for watching. If you do like this sort of comment, feed the algorithm. I hope you're having a great day or evening. Ciao, everybody.